Let's practice the Italian alphabet pronunciation by learning how to spell words in Italian with the Italian phonetic alphabet. Learning the Italian alphabet pronunciation is a great way to improve not only your Italian pronunciation, but also your Italian vocabulary, listening and speaking skills. And for today's Italian alphabet pronunciation practice, we will use a special tool that we Italians use to spell words. And that's the Italian phonetic alphabet, also called the Italian phone alphabet. I'm Valentina Stella, native Italian tutor, top-rated tutor on the language learning platform 𝗏𝗏, where I taught more than 4,000 Italian classes so far. And if you want to learn how to spell words in Italian with the Italian phonetic alphabet and the correct Italian alphabet pronunciation, you will love this video. So keep watching and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now for more. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Okay. So, what is the Italian phonetic alphabet or phone alphabet? It's a method to spell words in Italian that was developed for those situations where communication is not clear and you want to make sure to be understood. For example, we Italians use the Italian phonetic alphabet when we need to spell words over the phone, hence the name Italian phone alphabet. To give you a better idea, the Italian phone alphabet is very similar to the military spelling alphabet, the one that says 𝗷𝗵𝗆, but instead of using nouns, our phone alphabet uses mostly Italian city names. Also, the Italian phone alphabet is not used for military situations, only common ones. And here's a cultural curiosity. The Italian phone alphabet was also used on a popular TV show from the 80s and the 90s called 𝗷𝗵𝗆, the Wheel of Fortune. And this program contributed to establish the version that we're going to use today. So there you have it, a little bit of a cultural pill in Italian. So let's start with Italian phone alphabet or Italian phonetic alphabet. For each letter, we're going to associate an Italian city name. So we're going to see, for example, for the first one, when we want to say A, we say A come Ancona. Come means as or like. So we're saying A like in Ancona. This makes extremely clear what vowel, what letter you're saying, because the other person knows the city Ancona, so they can immediately understand, even if the communication is not clear, there's a little bit of noise, they can immediately understand what you're actually saying by referring to the city of Ancona. Okay, this is how it works. So let's learn all the cities that are associated to each one of the letters of the Italian alphabet. As always, you can repeat aloud after me. A come Ancona. B come Bologna. C come Como. D come Domodossola. E come Empoli. F come Firenze. G come Genova. H come hotel. Now, we don't actually have many words in Italian begin with H, actually no words except for O as in I have. So you can just say H and that will be enough, because it's a sound that's very difficult to confuse with any other sound. It's very specific, H. But if you want to use a word, then we usually use the word hotel, because even though hotel is not an Italian word, it's a word that's extensively used in Italian. Something nice, well, funny that I want you to notice is the way we say hotel. We do not say hotel because the H is silent in Italian. We say hotel, like there's no H in the word, because the H is always silent in Italian. So when you have to spell the letter H with the phone alphabet, you can just use the pronunciation of the letter in Italian, which is H, or you can say H come hotel. Perfetto. I come Imola. Ilunga come Jesolo. K. Now, K is just K, which is the way we pronounce this letter. And you will notice that for some letters, other than A, H, and K, we don't have any cities. And that happens for what we call Italian alphabet missing letters, which are the letters that weren't originally in our Italian alphabet. For those letters, we just say them as we pronounce them, since they are not easy to be misunderstood. So if you want to know more about Italian alphabet missing letters, which ones they are and how we pronounce them and why we now use them, I have a whole video on that topic where I talk about them and all the Italian alphabet letters. So I will leave the link in the description below in case you missed that. Now let's continue with the Italian phone alphabet or Italian phonetic alphabet. Just remember that for this letter we just say K and you're good to go. L come Livorno. M come Milano. N come Napoli. O come Otranto. P come Palermo. Q come quarto. R come Roma. S come Savona. T come Torino. U come Udine. V come Venezia. W. Again, here you have another example, the W. We don't have an Italian city to match the W, so we say W, double V. X, Y. Okay, all these three ones were and are Italian alphabet missing letters that now we use in our alphabet. And finally, Z come Zara. You can just say Z because again, Z is a sound that's difficult to be misunderstood. But if you want to use a city, usually we use the city Zara. Keep in mind that Zara is not an Italian city anymore, but it used to be, so we can use that. Zara. Okay, now you just learned the Italian phonetic alphabet or phone alphabet. Keep in mind that this is not a strict code like the military one. You don't have to necessarily use the exact cities that we learned, and there are several variations of it. But I shared with you the most commonly used, and as a bonus, you just got to know a bunch of Italian city names. Now, let's see these into action. Now, let's suppose you're having a conversation over the phone in Italian and you want to make sure they will spell your name or whatever you want to be spelled correctly. Here's what you need to know. This is definitely a situation where you want to use the Italian phone alphabet. Now, the other person will probably ask you, how do you spell it? And the way we actually ask that question is, how do you write it? So we ask, come si scrive? Come si scrive? That's the Italian question for how do you spell it. Or another question the other person may ask is, can you please spell it? And that in Italian is, può fare lo spelling, per favore? Può fare lo spelling, per favore? Molto bene. And here's how you spell it. So let's practice with a name, like with my name. So I'm going to show you how I would do that over the phone. So I want to say Valentina. V come Venezia. A come Ancona. L come Livorno. E come Empoli. N come Napoli. T come Torino. I come Imola. N come Napoli. A come Ancona. Valentina. By using this method, you will be sure that the person on the other end will understand you perfectly, as you're giving them a reference they know very well, which is the Italian city name. So, now you know the Italian phonetic alphabet and you know how to spell words in Italian, even in difficult situations like over the phone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my YouTube channel right now for more. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. And now it's your turn. How do you spell your name with the Italian phonetic alphabet? Why don't you leave me a comment below with it, with your name spelled with the Italian phonetic alphabet? You can do it. So try that, leave me a comment, and we're going to see each other soon. Ciao da Valentina.